and the Environment by Andrea Arango, Raquel Arias, and Sofía Santapea. In our agenda, fossil fuels, energy sources and electricity, energy demand, conservation of management of energy, impact of oil pollution, and management of oil pollution. What are fossil fuels? Fossil fuels are found in the Earth's crust. They contain carbon and hydrogen, and these can be burned for energy. They are made of decomposed organisms, and the three of them are natural gas, made out of gas methane, coal made out of carbon and hydrocarbons, oil made of a mixture of hydrocarbons, hydrogen, and carbon atoms. Energy sources power light, move objects, and produce heat to generate energy. Some of these are fossil fuels, nuclear power, hydroelectric power, tidal power, wave power, solar power, and wind power. How do we generate electricity? This is the process of transforming other sources of energy into electricity, which from the early mentioned we use most. The advantages are to help the economy, low risk of injuring people, and most of them are renewable. The disadvantages are that it can lead to natural disasters, lower employment rate, and contaminate the environment, as some of them are not renewable. There are 5 types of demand. Domestic demand, which is for cooking, heating, and running appliances. Industrial demand, which is for machines. Transport, which is for buses, trains, cars, and boats. And personal and national wealth, which is for self-benefit as heating systems and heating systems safe for climate. How to conserve and manage it. There are 3 ways. To turn off our electronics when we are not using them. To use public transportation in our everyday lives. And finally, to use more efficient ways of sources, for example, wind energy or solar energy. Oil pollution. There are 2 types in which oil pollution affects wildlife. The first one is fouling, which is the physical contact of the oil into the body of the plant or the animal affected. And oil toxicity, which is the toxic compounds that is ingested into the body, creating immune system problems, severe heart problems, stunt growth, and even death in some cases. How do we reduce causes of oil pollution? There are 2 ways. Double Hull of Functions and Marshall Protocol adopted between 1976 and 1977 to regulate water dumping, oil, and air pollution. Finally, how do we reduce the impact of oil pollution? There are 3 ways. Booms, which are physical floating barriers. The stop of using detergent sprays, which also contain oil and harm sea life. And the use of skimmers, which are tanks that recollect the oil that we use or that is created in oil spills in order to provide a safe.
Created using Powtoon.